Good day, good day, good day. Hi, my name is Denise Washington, and I am a health, wellness, and fitness coach for women over the age of 50, in addition to a motivational speaker. I start each and every one of my videos with that one ever important question: how are you doing today? I want you to check in with your physical and emotional health many times during the day. Again, just acknowledge it. Please don't judge it, and absolutely do not try to change it. But yesterday, I did a thing. I completed a 20-mile hike, and they gave you a medal for doing it. It's called the Mammoth March. I got this lovely little medal, purchased this little t-shirt. They give you a little official pass where they actually stamp it like it's a passport whenever you do the race. So when you start and when you finish, and a little finishing certificate with your mileage. You can either do 20 or 30 miles. This was the first time I ever did this particular race, and the reason why I did it, well, it was 20 miles, and it was close to my home because normally when I hike, I have to travel an hour, although I do live in an area with a lot of mountains, but a lot of my meetup groups meet about an hour away from where I live. So I signed up for this hike, I think it was last November. I had already done 20 miles when I went to Iceland in a day, so I knew mentally and physically I could complete this hike. But with all these things that I got that I'm showing you, there's one more thing that I came back from that race with that I can't show you, but I can tell you about. What is it? 2 broken ribs on my right side. How in the hell did that happen, you say? I'm going along mile 2 in stride. Got my poles going, feet are going. I'm looking, the weather is beautiful. Kind of similar to what you see behind me today. I hit a boulder. I love boulders. I love climbing boulders. I like walking over boulders. I think boulders are cool. My right foot slips. It had just been raining the previous day, and surfaces were a little slick, and I think it might have had a little bit of a moss cover on it. My first reaction is always, if that right foot goes, left foot goes down real strong to stop my body. Unfortunately, left foot hit the same patch and went whoop. The left foot went up with such velocity, it actually twisted my body midair. I guess it might have been really beautiful to look at. And I came down, full weight of my whole body on my right ribs. Now, had I fallen on my legs, like my thighs, my butt, I would have had cushioning of fat and muscle. There's nothing over here that's going to protect. And the minute I went down, boom, I felt it. I knew something had happened. And I said to myself, I think you broke a rib. Luckily, the people around me were so nice. And that was part of the hiking culture, that the good people are going to stop if they see that you're injured or if you're hurt, and they're going to offer help, because even I offered help for people on the course. But they made sure I was okay, and when I got up, that first inhale that I had, because that expands your chest, that told me right away that something was wrong. But remember, that was mile 2. And I have my finisher's medal, so you know what that means. Yep, I hiked the remaining 18 miles in excruciating pain. What got me through it? Adrenaline. That's number 1. Adrenaline got me through it, because by the time I finished the hike and picked up my medal and bought a shirt, by the time I was walking back to the car, my side was singing. It was undeniable. I couldn't ignore it. What else? Number 2, I was prepared. I was prepared physically, because I had just done a 20-mile hike in Iceland this past summer. So my mind knew that I could do it. And see, if my mind knows I can do it, the mind is going to talk to the body. And the mind is telling the body, you've done this before. You can do this before. It almost rewired it so that, yes, I did feel this pain, but my body knew. For a matter of fact, the last 5 miles, I was flying through it. And I think the mind knew the adrenaline was going to run out soon, and I needed to go. Physically, I was prepared for this hike. I hike every weekend. I teach spin. I do spin. I walk. I run. I'm an active individual. So my body, so everything was in sync that allowed me, fortunately or even unfortunately, to be able to place that pain just over to the side for 18 miles. And once it was over, of course, I went and I sought medical attention. And after the CAT scan, of course, they told me, yes, you have fractured 8 and 9 on your right side. And repeatedly, people asked me, why, the medical providers, why did you finish it? To me, I didn't have any other choice. This was something I started. This was something that I really wanted to do. I wasn't dying. So I was going to do it. Now, recovery is going to be interesting because, ooh, that just hurt. Because I'm finding out, number one, even as a certified trainer, that you use your core like 99% of the day. I never thought leaning forward. I mean, I understood the mechanics of it, and I can explain the mechanics, and I can explain the mechanics when I am doing an exercise or showing a client an exercise. It's a little different when you are just moving your body in everyday motions and your body is screaming because it is injured. So I'm going to have to pull back a little on my activities. For example, I'm not going to be able to teach spin for a while on the bike. I'm also not going to be able to drive because of 2 things. Number one, when I make right-hand turns, ooh, this side is singing. Number 2, I drive stick. Yeah, it's a control issue. I drive stick. So for me to have to move from first to second, third, fourth, fifth, and reverse, ooh, that's a little painful. Am I coming here to tell you all of this to make you feel sorry for me? Absolutely not. What I want you to do is to continue to move. Continue to do the things that bring you joy. And if you hit not even a stop sign, because this isn't a stop sign for me. This is a yield. This is a yellow. When you hit those things in your life that you have to either slow down, rethink, or just totally do something different, continue to do it. Please don't stop, because it could be very easy for me right now to just say, I'm going to sit here for six weeks and veg out. It would be very hard for me to start again, and I would be starting from a place of lesser fitness. So I want everyone, have a great day. Be careful where you hike. Be careful where you walk, and please check in with yourself each and every day to find out how you are. I will talk to you soon, because I have a feeling that my recovery period is going to be very interesting. Bye.